Well, check this out, guys. It's been raining all morning. Beautiful, nice and light too. Just heading up to the shed again. I thought we'll have a little look, and it is 65 mils. So we've had a bit of rain. As you can see, there are a few puddles around, which is excellent. So that gives me a good chance to use this jacket, this 360 jacket that I got. I haven't actually worn it before. But good morning everyone. We are pregnancy scanning the second herd today. Dad's just shot off to get them out of the paddock. I'm just waiting until I can see them, then I'm going to bring a cut up and put them in the yard like we did with the other herd. There is 176 in the herd that we did the other day, and there is 128 I think in this herd, so quite a bit less, so it's not going to take very long. I think there's about 8 full rows. Is it 8? Yeah, 8 full rows and a little bit extra. So Martha and Kerry are going to be here soon, and we'll get into it. Although while I'm waiting, I might as well hang these cups up. Probably a little bit hard to see, but I can just see the cows running past the hay shed straight through there. So I can't wait for them. Bring them a cut. Oh, this rain, it's so beautiful. It's been such a good rain, just nice and gentle. It's soaking all in, there's not much runoff. There's probably quite a few there. I'll wait for a few more to come through. Something like that. I reckon that'll be enough. Come on, gillies. Come on, gillies. There you go. A few more. Best thing about two-wheelers, you can just ride over fences like that. Come on, there we go. Martha's just turned up too. Come on, there we go. Go on, gillies. Few more in. Oh, one was getting ridden. Right, that'll be enough. Dad shouldn't be too far away. Oh no, there he is right there. Perfect. Come on. Easy as. Oh. That one's empty. 203. Nice cow too. So a little bit of a recap. Yesterday we put through the higher producing herd and they scanned at 6.25% empty. So I don't think these cows will do quite as good. Maybe a couple of percent higher. I'm not sure. What do you think? Better or worse?
Oh, we'll see. I'm not making any predictions.
No predictions from him. I don't think they're going to be quite as good, but time will tell. Hope to aim overall below 8%. That's my goal for this year. Right, here we go. A little bit nervous actually. I hope they do well. Come on girls, up you go. Won't take very long. Only be sort of 3/4 of an hour maybe. Although Kerry's going to do the last 2 rows. Again, like the other time. Just here. The first one's always empty though, eh?
No. But you're right. The first that empties do hang out sort of in particular places, aren't they? Just do their own thing. Alright, this 80 is empty. 80 is empty.
Really?
Yeah. Do you know her? 80? Yeah, this is the first one, that's the problem.
Are you doing it properly, Marvel?
If we're doing it properly, maybe keep her, you'll find out. Cow 6'8". 6'8", 118. 18. Very happy. Cow 2. Just 2 votes. Sorry? Just 2. Yep, 98 or 117. No, 98. Ooh.
It's only a 2-year-old that cow, it's a bit of a shame, but I have got somebody that is going to buy them. The young ones, the good young ones, which is good, she'll get another chance. All done.
Oh, did we paint the first girl?
Yeah. the numbers that are getting called out, we want Martha to agree with those numbers, because then it means that it is an A-B mating, which is awesome. The bulls didn't get it, so she held. Like most of these rows have been. 203, the last one?
203 is last.
Yeah, you want the second to
Did
last?
you say 202? I said 202 is 55. Oh, perfect. And 203 is 100.
This is the one I think was empty.
No,
was getting
she's
ridden.
got a nice big cow.
Oh, she is.
Yeah, big happy with that one, too? Yep.
One to do, and there's no empties in this row yet. Please don't be the last. All good? About halfway probably. Maybe a little over.
Whoa, Rob. 197, 107.
She is on our cull list, so it's not all so bad.
This girl.
Yeah.
For what reason?
Oh, just getting a little bit old.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, it's listed pounds this time.
Alright, perfect. That works. So just switched over. Kiri's having a go now. And Martha was just telling me, so this is exactly what she sees on her screen. And each one of these lines on the grid is 1 centimetre.
It's okay. 106, 109. This is Bluetoothed from...
Oh, there's a leg.
Yeah, 109.
See,
It
there's a leg.
actually looks bigger than 106, 109, but that's okay. Yeah, 109. You see nothing here. That looks like empty uterus there. Come back a bit, come back a bit. Not too fast, come back a bit. So toggle it there, toggle it there. That looks, come out. You've just gone back in again. Come out, 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 out. Toggle it there. I think that's empty uterus. It's not very clear. Oh, no, come back, come back, come back. Come. Yep, beauty, stop, toggle. No, we need fluid. There will be a baby in there. Here.
Is that it there?
That's just much smaller. See, that whole body size is about 4 centimetres. So that's between a 50 and a 60 dayer.
So the real bright, that's bone.
Yes.
So what do I say, 55?
Yeah, 55. That white there is the pelvis of the cow.
Oh, okay.
That bright white line there is the pelvis of the cow, and that's the baby sitting in there. And so what we've observed is that going from 50 days to 100 days, we're going from a head that big to a head that big. And not just the head, but the whole body is like...
Last row. Come on, girlies. And that cow there, she's empty, I think. So did that one end up being in calf?
Yes, beautiful AB as well, wasn't it?
Oh, nice. All helps. Last cow. Make sure it's in calf, Kiri.
If it's not, it's on your old name. Oh,
Yeah.
that's 50 dayer. 136 PD.
That'd be it, yep.
Okay, so we had...
Alright, the results are in. What have we...
7 empties, so we had 136 cows PD today, so...
What is
can't
that?
see, and then 7 empties, so that's about 5% empty.
5%, that's better than yesterday.
It is.
What was yours? 6%.
6.2. That's good, that's outstanding.
You must be a real good farmer, that bloke.
Oh, see, it's actually added it up. So so the red line is industry target. It's a bit hard to see because it's just like the first sort of initial
It
graph.
didn't actually make the
Yeah, this for the 6 weeks you're above industry target,
Alright.
which is what we forecasted, that we were sitting just above it. Industry target is 78, which is hard to see, and I think you're sitting 78 or 80.
Did it add the two
Right.
things from yesterday, Martha?
Yes, it did actually.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So that's not quite as good as last year. For 6
That's
weeks
industry
over.
Were we at 80%
1, 2,
last
3,
year?
4,
I didn't
5,
think we were yet.
6. You're at 80.
Is it?
He is at
Just
80. I
below.
think maybe 79.
We came second equal, was it last year?
Yeah.
Second equal. We won something.
But were you 78 or were you 80?
80.
Oh,
So just a little bit worse, but the
little
3 week was 50. Oh gee, that might not have improved either. 53.
I'm going to go back to them so they can do the report for you.
Alright, that'd be me. So we don't quite know the 6 and 3 week, but they're not looking quite as good as last year, which would be pretty disappointing.
Looking still really good.
But what's the overall empty rate? They're just going to go straight onto the chicory. It's a little bit earlier than they would normally, but just makes sense really. We'll put them on the chicory now and then they can just go to their paddock earlier this afternoon, which is fine. It's stopped raining though. Must have got near, well, I don't know, 70 mils maybe? Although it did almost stop when Martha turned up. Well guys, the results are in. So, real good empty rate, absolutely stoked with that, 5.76 I think, so you could round it up to 5.8, which is amazing. So my goal is to get under 5, and last year it was 8.3, and the year before that 11.5. So it's come down massively in the last 3 years. Mainly I think to do with the culling of my late calving cows. If they're just calving right at the end of the season, I just cull them, because my theory is that if they're going to calve that late, then they're not going to get in calf again. So that's just what I think, or that's my personal opinion. Although today, cow number 333, she's quite a young cow. She was the last heifer to calve, and she's got in calf to AI. So that sort of blows that theory out a little bit too. But the 3 week in calf rate was 50%, so that is down 3% on last year, which isn't so great. I'm not real happy about that, because that's the one that I was looking to lift. But I was talking to Martha, and we can pretty much put that down, or what we're going to put it down to is that 6 semen. So I need to get all the cows that I use those straws on and see what the conception rate was for that, because yeah, I don't think it's as good, and whether I use it next year, I'm sort of leaning at the moment to probably tend not to, just because of that. But I don't know, that's a few things to sort of dive into further anyway. The 8 or 6 week in calf rate, sorry, that was 80%, no, 79. So it was 79%. There's 5 queries on my computer about calves that I didn't put calving dates in for. So I have done that now, and if they were in that 6 weeks, all I need is for 3 of them to go there, and I'm at my 80% again. So that could potentially change. It's another one that I need to look at. But overall, pretty happy. Yeah, that empty rate's unreal, like phenomenal. I didn't think it'd be that low. Dad's herd, yeah, like I said, scanned at 5.2 I think, and mine were 6.2 possibly, something like that. So pretty good overall. Just started raining again, so I thought I'll come and tip this out and see if we get any more overnight. But I would call that 65. Nothing's really changed since we checked it this morning. It's actually quite heavy out there now, so it's good. The lawn will be loving it. There's not many puddles around either. It's all sort of soaking in. It's a real nice rain. Just goes to show how dry it was though, I guess. But I hope you liked today's video, guys. If you did, give it a thumbs up. That'd be awesome. If you have any questions, drop them below and I'll try and answer them for you. But apart from that, see you next time.